Imagine a truck so massive that its tires stand taller than a grown man. A machine that laughs at -60 degrees, and a blower that can throw 5,000 tons of snow every single hour, launching at 200 feet through the air like a frozen explosion. These are not ordinary trucks. These are the giants that keep airports open, Arctic roads alive, and entire Antarctic research stations running. Today we are counting down 10 semi-trucks that were engineered to dominate the most extreme winters on Earth. Number 10. Freightliner 114 SD Plus Snowplow. Let us start with a truck that has become the backbone of winter road maintenance across North America, the Freightliner 114 SD. If you have ever driven through a blizzard on an American highway and seen a massive orange plow truck barreling through the snow ahead of you, there is a very good chance it was one of these. The 114 SD is a Class 8 severe-duty truck built by Daimler Trucks North America. It comes standard with a Detroit DD13 engine, a 12.8-liter inline six-cylinder turbocharged diesel, producing up to 525 horsepower and 1,850 pound-feet of torque. The gross vehicle weight rating reaches 92,000 pounds, and in 6x6 all-wheel drive configuration, every axle is driven. What makes the 114 SD dominant for snow removal is its purpose-built design. The clean back-of-cab layout gives bodybuilders maximum frame rail space for plows, spreaders, and hydraulics. The integral front frame extensions support heavy front plows without cutting into the chassis, and a factory snowplow crossmember handles wing plow loads. The double-sided galvanized steel cab resists road salt corrosion, and the windshield offers 2,500 square inches of glass for outstanding visibility. The Diamond Logic electrical system provides up to 30 programmable switches, letting operators control every piece of snow removal equipment from the cab. State departments of transportation across the Northeast and Midwest run massive fleets of these trucks, and operators consistently praise the smooth, low-speed control during 12-hour plow shifts. The 114 SD is not the flashiest truck on this list, but it is the one clearing the roads you drive on every winter. Number 9. Mack Granite Axle Forward Snowplow. Moving across the Atlantic, we arrive at an American legend, the Mack Granite. Mack Trucks has been building severe service vehicles since the early 20th century, and the Granite series is their ultimate workhorse for vocational applications, including heavy-duty snow removal. The Mack Granite is a Class 8 heavy-duty truck, which means it operates at gross vehicle weights of up to 92,000 pounds on 4 axles. It is powered by the Mack MP8 engine, a 13-liter turbocharged diesel producing up to 505 horsepower and 1,900 pound-feet of torque. For snowplow duty, the most popular configuration delivers around 455 horsepower, which provides more than enough muscle to push through deep drifts. What makes the Granite stand out for snow removal is its axle-forward design, which positions the front axle further forward for a tighter turning radius. This is critical when you are plowing narrow residential streets or navigating tight municipal intersections. In 2018, Mack introduced a version with 6 inches of additional chassis ride height, specifically designed to give underbody scrapers a full range of motion, allowing the blade to articulate more than 45 degrees in both directions. The Granite is available in configurations ranging from 4x2 all the way up to 8x6, and the all-wheel drive system ensures traction even on the slickest ice-covered roads. The D1 Drive HD transmission with creeper gears allows the driver to maintain ultra-low speeds with precise throttle control, which is exactly what you want when you are scraping ice at 2 miles per hour. States across the American Northeast and Midwest rely on fleets of Mack Granite snowplows to keep their highways and city streets passable after major winter storms. In Pennsylvania, for example, Mack built a custom Granite snowplow for Somerset Township, a hilly area southeast of Pittsburgh, with 123 miles of winding roads that must be cleared after every snowstorm. Mack took a standard 4x2 Granite and retrofitted it with a factory-installed all-wheel drive system, an 11-foot front snowplow, and an aluminum body with salt spreader, demonstrating the kind of customization that makes the Granite the go-to platform for American snow removal operations. The Granite's galvanized steel cab resists corrosion from road salt, and its body-ready electrical system makes it simple to integrate aftermarket plows, spreaders, and lighting packages. It is the definition of American heavy-duty engineering applied to snow removal. Number 8. MAN HX77 8x8 Military Tactical Truck. Now we step into military territory with the MAN HX77, a massive 8x8 heavy tactical truck built by Rheinmetall MAN Military Vehicles. While its primary purpose is military logistics, this truck is built to operate in some of the coldest environments on the planet. The Batch X77 is powered by a MAN D2066 engine, a 10.5-liter turbocharged diesel producing 440 horsepower. The 8-wheel drive system, combined with a 2-stage transfer case and lockable differentials, gives this truck extraordinary off-road capability in snow, ice, mud, and virtually any terrain imaginable. The standard HX77 is rated for operation in temperatures ranging from -32 degrees Celsius to +49 degrees Celsius. But here is where it gets interesting. MAN offers an optional Arctic kit that extends the operational range even further into extreme cold. This kit includes enhanced cold start systems, insulated fuel lines, battery heating, and modifications to the hydraulic systems to ensure everything functions when temperatures plummet. The HX77 has a payload capacity of 15,000 kilograms, that is 15 metric tons, and it can handle gross combination weights of up to 44,000 kilograms. It can climb a 60-degree gradient, negotiate a 40-degree side slope, and ford water up to 1.5 meters deep. The truck is in active service with the armed forces of the United Kingdom, Denmark, Australia, and several other NATO nations. Its cruising range of 800 kilometers means it can operate deep in remote, snow-covered territory without needing to refuel, a crucial advantage in regions where the nearest fuel depot might be hundreds of kilometers away across frozen wasteland. When you need to move heavy supplies through a blizzard in a war zone or a disaster area, the MAN HX77 is the truck that gets the job done. Number 7. Tatra T815-7 Force 8x8. From the Czech Republic comes one of the most unique heavy truck designs in the world, the Tatra T815-7 Force. This is a truck whose design philosophy is fundamentally different from nearly every other manufacturer on Earth, and that difference makes it extraordinary in extreme winter conditions. The heart of every Tatra truck is its central backbone tube chassis, a rigid tube that runs the entire length of the vehicle and houses the drive shafts and differentials inside it. Attached to this tube are independently suspended swinging half-axles. This means each wheel moves independently, maintaining maximum tire-to-ground contact on uneven, snow-covered or icy terrain. While most truck manufacturers design for road use first and then adapt for off-road, Tatra does the opposite. The T815 was originally designed for extreme off-road conditions, and road versions are derived from that platform. This philosophy has been proven over more than 90 years of production. The Tatra Force T815-7 is available in configurations from 4x4 all the way up to 12x12, and engines range from 310 to 820 horsepower depending on the variant. The 8x8 military version is the most popular for extreme winter operations, offering full all-wheel drive with lockable differentials on every axle. The Tatra T815 series has won the Dakar Rally 6 times under driver Karel Lopez, proving its off-road capability against the best in the world. But more importantly for our list, Tatra trucks are the preferred vehicle for companies like Gazprom operating in Siberia, one of the coldest and most inhospitable places on Earth. When Russian oil and gas companies need to move heavy equipment through frozen tundra in -50-degree temperatures, they reach for a Tatra. The backbone tube design also protects the driveline components from impacts, dust, and moisture, critical when operating in deep snow, where hidden rocks and ice ridges can destroy conventional undercarriage components. The independently swinging half-axles dampen vibrations and allow the truck to maintain a higher average speed over rough terrain, reducing driver fatigue during long winter operations. Production of the T815 series began in 1982, and the platform continues to evolve with modern engines and electronic systems while retaining the legendary Tatra chassis concept that has proven itself for nearly a century. Number 6. Kamaz 6355 8x8 Arctic Platform. Speaking of Siberia, let us talk about a truck specifically designed for Russia's frozen north, the Kamaz 6355. This is a 4-axle, 8x8 heavy platform truck that Kamaz developed specifically for Arctic operations. The Kamaz 6355 features a cab that has undergone extensive cold-resistant upgrades, allowing it to operate normally at temperatures as low as -60 degrees Celsius. Let that number sink in for a moment. -60. At that temperature, exposed skin can develop frostbite in under 5 minutes, and most mechanical equipment simply stops functioning. But the Kamaz 6355 keeps rolling. The truck uses an articulated chassis design and massive off-road tires that distribute weight across a wide footprint, preventing the vehicle from breaking through frozen surfaces. A large underbody skid plate wraps around the engine, protecting it from damage during off-road travel, while also functioning as structural support under extreme conditions. The front features a diagonal approach design that, combined with oversized tires, gives the truck an approach angle of 40 degrees. Behind the cab, Kamaz has designed a small living cabin equipped with beds and basic living facilities. Recognizing that drivers operating in the Arctic often cannot return to a base for days at a time, the side of the cab features an exclusive logo designed by Kamaz, depicting Arctic icebergs and a polar bear, a fitting symbol for a truck designed to conquer one of the harshest environments on the planet. The Kamaz 6355 serves oil and gas companies, geological survey teams, emergency services, and military units operating in Russia's vast Arctic territories. It is a truck that was born out of necessity, because in the Russian Arctic there is no alternative, no backup plan, and no room for mechanical failure. Number 5. Kenworth T800 all-wheel drive snowplow. If there is one truck that has earned the title of King of the American Mountain Pass, it is the Kenworth T800. This is the truck that state highway departments send into the Rocky Mountains and the Alaska Range when blizzards shut everything down. In production since 1986, the T800 is a Class 8 vocational workhorse built for severe service applications. In snowplow configuration, it typically runs a Cummins X15 engine, a 15-liter turbocharged diesel producing up to 565 horsepower and 2,050 pound-feet of torque. That massive displacement delivers sustained, reliable power while pushing thousands of pounds of wet snow uphill on a 6% grade at 8,000 feet of elevation. In 6x6 all-wheel drive configuration, all 3 axles are driven, with lockable interaxle and interwheel differentials providing traction on black ice, packed snow, and mountain slush. The setback front axle delivers a tight turning radius, critical when clearing switchbacks with a 1,000-foot drop on one side. The Alaska Department of Transportation operates T800 fleets along the Dalton Highway, a 414-mile stretch running above the Arctic Circle where temperatures drop below -50 degrees Fahrenheit. The Colorado DOT trusts them on Loveland Pass and Vail Pass, where annual snowfall exceeds 300 inches and plows must move in immediately after avalanche control blasts. The large windshield and low cowl height give operators a clear view of the cutting edge, essential in whiteout conditions at 3 in the morning. The Kenworth T800 has been opening mountain passes for nearly 4 decades, and it has earned every mile of that reputation. Number 4. Mercedes-Benz Zetros 6x6. When Mercedes-Benz builds a truck for extreme conditions, they do not hold back. The Zetros 6x6 is a military-grade heavy truck that has become one of the most respected expedition and extreme-duty platforms in the world. The Zetros is powered by a robust 13-liter 6-cylinder inline engine, producing up to 510 horsepower and 2,400 Newton-meters of torque in its Euro V configuration. The engine is designed to run on low-quality fuel, or even kerosene, a critical advantage when operating in remote regions where premium diesel is simply not available. The 6x6 all-wheel drive system features a central differential lock plus individual differential locks on both the front and rear axles, giving the driver complete control over traction distribution. The Zetros has a fording capability of up to 800 millimeters, and its parabolic leaf spring suspension is designed to absorb the punishment of rough, frozen terrain for thousands of kilometers. With a gross vehicle weight of up to 40 metric tons and a gross combination weight of up to 120 metric tons, the Zetros can carry or tow an extraordinary amount of weight. The cab accommodates up to 4 people, and the vehicle can be configured as a platform truck tipper, or expedition vehicle. For Arctic and extreme winter operations, the Zetros comes equipped with an engine block heater, insulated and heated battery cases, fuel pre-filters with water separators and preheating systems, a central tire inflation system, and skid plates protecting the fuel tanks and transfer case. The fuel capacity of 850 liters, that is over 224 US gallons, gives the Zetros an operational range that allows it to travel deep into wilderness areas without refueling. The Zetros has been deployed by military forces, mining companies in Finland, expedition teams crossing Africa and the Arctic, and rescue services worldwide. In the Finnish mining industry, the Zetros 6x6 has proven itself as the ultimate tanker vehicle, hauling heavy loads through frozen terrain where temperatures regularly drop below -30 degrees Celsius for weeks at a time. Expedition builders have also turned the Zetros into luxury overland campers, complete with insulated living spaces, full kitchens, and solar power systems that can cost upwards of $500,000 to $700,000 US. Whether it is hauling military cargo through a frozen war zone or carrying adventurers across an icy continent, the Zetros is built to go where roads end and winter never does. Number 3. Oshkosh P-Series Snow Removal Truck. Oshkosh Corporation has been manufacturing heavy-duty, all-wheel drive snow removal vehicles for nearly a century, and the P-Series is one of their most iconic platforms. These are the massive trucks you see clearing municipal roads and airport surfaces across North America. The Oshkosh P-Series features an all-wheel drive system with Oshkosh's proprietary transfer case, which provides power to all wheels simultaneously while allowing controlled differential action when needed. The trucks are built with a double frame made of heat-treated alloy steel, providing the structural strength needed to push enormous plow blades through deep, compacted snow at high forces. One famous variant, the Oshkosh P-2025, has a gross vehicle weight of 42,000 pounds and runs on massive 14.00 by 24 tires. The cab features all-view windows on 3 sides, giving the operator complete visibility of the plow, wing, and surrounding road. Dual fuel tanks provide approximately 104 gallons of capacity, and the antifreeze system is rated to -45 degrees Fahrenheit. The P-Series typically pairs with a 12-foot front plow and a 10 to 12-foot wing plow, allowing the operator to clear a massive swath of road in a single pass. The hydraulic system controls plow elevation, rotation, and tilt, including the ability to apply down pressure on hills to maintain cutting depth. Oshkosh has delivered over 1,500 H-Series and P-Series snow removal trucks to airports worldwide, and many of these machines serve faithfully for 30 years or more. In fact, O'Hare International Airport in Chicago, one of the busiest airports on the planet, replaced 1983 vintage Oshkosh blowers only in 2015, after more than 30 years of continuous service. Number 2. Oshkosh H-Series Dual-Engine High-Speed Snowblower. If the P-Series is Oshkosh's plow truck, the H-Series dual-engine blower is the absolute king of airport snow removal. This is not just a truck with a snowblower attached. This is a purpose-built dual-engine monster designed from the ground up to clear runways at incredible speed. The H-Series chassis was specifically engineered for airport snow removal operations. It features a much larger windshield with 40% more glass than previous models, no corner posts blocking visibility, rear three-quarter windows that eliminate blind spots, and lower front windows that give operators a direct view of the blower head. But the real story is the power. The H-Series dual-engine blower runs 2 separate engines, one for the drivetrain and one dedicated exclusively to the blower. The blower engine is a Scania DC-16, producing 670 horsepower at 1,800 RPM and generating 2,315 pound-feet of torque. This dedicated power plant drives a 2-stage blower head with a 59-inch diameter, 5-blade impeller that can throw a mind-boggling 5,000 tons of snow per hour. Let me repeat that number. 5,000 tons of snow per hour. And it can cast that snow up to 200 feet away from the runway. This machine can clear an entire airport runway at speeds up to 35 miles per hour, meaning a full runway clearing can happen in minutes rather than hours. The front axle is an Oshkosh Model 27K with single reduction, heat-treated alloy steel shafts, and a driver-controlled traction differential. The rear axle is an Eaton 17427 with similar specifications. Total fuel capacity is 230 gallons, giving the truck endurance for extended storm operations. O'Hare International Airport alone ordered 22 of these machines in 2015, and they have been keeping the world's busiest runways clear ever since. When a winter storm threatens to shut down an airport serving hundreds of thousands of passengers, the Oshkosh H-Series is the first line of defense. Number 1. Foremost Terra Bus. And at number 1, we have what might be the most extraordinary snow vehicle ever built, the Foremost Terra Bus. This is not just a truck, this is a legend. And its most famous representative, a vehicle named Ivan, spent 30 years shuttling scientists and researchers across the frozen landscape of Antarctica. The Terra Bus was developed and manufactured by Foremost Industries of Calgary, Canada. It is a 6x6 all-wheel drive vehicle originally designed for the isolated oil fields of northern Canada, where conventional vehicles simply cannot operate. But the Terra Bus found its true calling in the most extreme environments on Earth, Antarctic ice shelves and Canadian glaciers. The dimensions of the Terra Bus are staggering. It is approximately 46 feet long, 12.5 feet wide, and 14 feet tall. Its curb weight is nearly 25 metric tons, about 55,000 pounds, and its maximum gross vehicle weight reaches 30 metric tons. It rides on 6 enormous low-pressure tires, filled to just 30 pounds per square inch, which distribute the vehicle's weight across a massive footprint to prevent it from punching through ice or sinking into snow. Early Terra buses were powered by two 50-horsepower Detroit Diesel Series 50 engines, while newer models use 330-horsepower Mercedes-Benz 240 diesels. The Clark 34600 series power shift transmission manages power delivery to all 6 wheels. The top speed is 40 km per hour on normal ground, dropping to 18 km per hour on glacier surfaces. And the turning radius? A colossal 72 feet, which gives you a sense of just how massive this vehicle truly is. The Terra Bus can transport up to 56 passengers in its heated, insulated cabin. Brewster Inc. operates a fleet of 22 Terra buses as ice explorers at the Columbia Icefield and Jasper National Park in the Canadian Rockies, where tourists ride them onto the Athabasca Glacier. These tours have been running for over 4 decades, and the Terra Bus design has changed remarkably little in that time, a testament to how well it was engineered from the start. But the most famous Terra Bus of all was Ivan the Terra Bus, which served the United States Antarctic program at McMurdo Station from 1993 until its retirement in 2025. For over 3 decades, Ivan was the first vehicle that scientists and researchers saw after stepping off their plane onto the Ross Ice Shelf. The big red bus requiring a ladder just to board and an engine warm-up sequence as long as an hour in extreme cold became an icon of Antarctic exploration. Over its career, Ivan transported more than 100,000 people between McMurdo Station and the nearby airfield. Ivan's interior was covered in stickers left by decades of researchers, and the bus even had a name for its first dent, Charlie's Folly. When the time finally came for Ivan to retire, with parts becoming increasingly expensive and difficult to source, the station's residents mourned the loss of a beloved teammate. Ivan was shipped to New Zealand for preservation, ending an era of Antarctic transportation. But Foremost is still building the Terra Bus today, and new units continue to serve in some of the most extreme environments on the planet. When you need to move people safely across ice, through blizzards, and over frozen terrain where no road has ever existed, the Foremost Terra Bus remains the ultimate machine. If this video amazed you, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. Drop a comment below and tell us which of these incredible snow trucks impressed you the most. We will see you in the next one.